Welcome everyone, GamerCop here for episode 5 of this Minecraft series. And again, if you are watching this, all of these have been pre-recorded so far up to this point. I haven't posted a single video as of episode 5 yet, and I'm still recording them because I'm getting ready to go on my trip to Germany. But anyhow, excuse me, sorry. All right, so what I have been doing off camera since, well, every day, and actually have I fed them today? I don't think I have. Oh, I didn't want to throw that. Pick that up. Okay. So every day I've been coming into our little our barn. I can't wait to see your guys' comments on that. And I come up here and you see, you kind of feed them like that and you just kind of work your way around and they're all, yep, there you go. They're breeding. So we're getting more and more cows in here. I know it's super humane, obviously. But yeah, as you can see, we're going to start using more and more wheat as this cow farm gets filled up more and more. So we need a better farm than our little, is it already getting dark out? You gotta be kidding me. Anyhow, we need a better farm than our little ghetto farm down there. And I did plant some trees along here and we did get 2 more beehives actually. And then I ended up breeding the bees, which if you don't know how to breed the bees, because each beehive when it spawns, my understanding is it spawns with 1 bee. I could be wrong about that too, but I believe it spawns with 1 bee. And so if you give 2 bees in the same area a flower each, you feed them a flower because they'll follow you if you have a flower, then what will happen is they will breed and make a baby bee, and each beehive can have up to 3 bees living in it. So that's kind of the concept there. But let's go sleep real quick. So anyhow, talking about, yes, getting some more farming done. I've been building a little farm out there on that side of the cliff here. I'm actually really liking how the base is coming together, I'm not gonna lie. But let's sleep real quick and then I'll show you guys kind of what I got done on the farm. But it looks pretty sweet so far out there, as you can kind of see. So I'm liking how it's kind of ending up. I'm trying to be a little bit more creative again. That's kind of my goal this series, you guys are well aware. So we're trying to be more creative about things. Let's go take a look here what we got going on. And now that we have a water bucket, we can actually move water around. But yeah, so a little entrance here, and what I've been doing is this one of course is not going to work well. To stick with my normal plan, I'm probably going to have to put a dirt block there and actually do that. And I wanted to see, I had a fence placed over here. Okay, yeah, so the grass does spawn where you have fences placed. I want to make sure because grass won't spawn obviously there because it doesn't make sense. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. And then I've been using gate. Obviously I'm not going to use the gates as gates, and the idea of this is not to keep people in or out. It's just a decorative fence. And eventually on each one of these little wood blocks here, which by the way, that's one of these here, which is a oak wood, I don't know, oak wood thing. It's not an oak log, so to make it, you put 4 oak logs and then you get oak wood. I don't need to make any more, but yeah, that's how you get it. And then when you cut it, you should get one back. But yeah, and those are stripped. So basically, once we set one down here, we right-click on it with an axe and it will strip it, which is pretty cool. So I've never really worked with stripped logs a lot, so I was kind of excited to have a good use for them here. So there we go. We'll strip that one down there. And then here, we're just probably just going to have to finish it off like that. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I don't think I'll close this in yet because I'm not sure how I want to do that. But yeah, a little path, and we'll terraform it a little more, do a little bit more detail. But I did think about just putting this straight across here, but that seemed to kind of ruin the effect of how it was going to look, which now this is all grass. I can actually finish that out there. But yeah, nice straight path through it. But yeah, I think it looks pretty sweet. So this is going to be our farm area for various different things. I do want to grow some sugarcane in our little, it's basically like our little garden kind of area in here. So yeah, we're going to grow some different stuff. Now, in terms of water for crops, as long as you have 1 water within 4 blocks of a crop, you will be good to go. So what we need to do is we need to get our hoe, and we need to get ready to do some farming here. I need to eat some food though. Gosh, I cannot wait for that steak to be up and running. Actually, I have some pork chops because I killed a pig that wandered into our farm here, but so I have a couple of pork chops, but I had those cooked up in the smoker. But past that, yeah, we're just kind of waiting for stuff. And again, easy to jump over this. It's not the goal is to keep things in or out. It's more of a decorative thing. So anyhow, some stuff we'll build will be functional and decorative, but some will not be. So yeah, okay. So what did we come in here for? The hoe, that's right. Oh, and I found these nice roses, which I wanted to hold on to in case I ever wanted to plant them. I found them. And I also found, this is a big deal here. Oh, actually, I already put it in the furnace. I found 5 iron, which I know is not a lot, but for us right now, that's an extreme amount of iron, which is ridiculous because of where we're sitting at right now. That's just wild. I seriously, in all my time playing Minecraft, I've never had such a struggle to find iron. Now, typically, I am playing this game a little differently, and we are taking it a little bit slower in terms of, normally when you're just building stuff for functionality, you can build stuff a lot quicker because you're not building anything besides for it to function. So obviously building stuff like this and thinking it out, and obviously as I get more creative and I get more used to it, I'll get better with building different cool stuff with the blocks. So I'm kind of excited. I mean, think about these for this first build, second build, and the things we're going to have later on in the series. I don't know if I count the farm as a build, but Yeah, I think lanterns, just lanterns all around this place. Not all everywhere, like not as common as the torches, but lanterns everywhere. But in order to do lanterns, I typically in the past would trade with villagers for lanterns because you can have a librarian villager and trade with them for lanterns. However, in terms of this, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have to craft them myself. But each one of them takes almost a full iron because you need 8 little iron pieces, which I don't really like that bush up there. I'm gonna get rid of that real quick. There we go. But yeah, so it takes 8 little iron pieces, which can be a pain to get those. So, okay, let's grab the hoe and get back to what we originally were trying to do. And let's grab, we'll probably need 2 more, I would think. I mean, let's get those out of there. And then we need some seeds for what we got going on. Okay, yeah, that should be good to get us started. Okay. So yeah, what we need to do is, I think we'll start, and maybe we'll put sugarcane out on that side. I think we'll start the wheat farm on this side here. I'm not going to use that spot there, but this should get used. So if we go 1, 2, 3, that should get watered from a water bucket there, if I'm not mistaken. And that means we can do kind of this number. This go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across. Well, now everything's going to get watered. I'm sure this is going to work though. Down this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's going to get that covered. That all makes sense. So that one water bucket will keep all of these guys watered. Now the pain with farming is you get your items get stuck in here, you get in here, and then you hop out and oh, you just ruined your farmland. So we don't want that to happen. That's the main issue, which I have a plan around that. We're gonna put a trapdoor over the top of it, I think is what I want to use. There's a few other ways, or a few different ways to do it. I want to take a look. Oak trapdoors, birch trapdoors, or yeah, I like these, I think. So we'll do, probably need 8 of them is probably too, well, let's do 6 to start. 6 will be a good number to start with. So if we come out here and we get this put over just like that, there's still water in there, but we can walk over it and stuff won't fall into it or anything like that. And it actually kind of blends in a little bit. I mean, not perfect, but then we can plant all this area here with our wheat seeds. And this watered crops will grow 3 times as fast as normal crops in Minecraft. So that is very nice, a very nice feature if we have them actually taken care of. Now, you also don't need light to actually farm Minecraft. Your crops will still grow just the same if you don't have any light. So a lot of people put torches and stuff around their farms. You don't actually need to, so you don't have to worry about that. Now up here, where do we want the next one? 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably right here. Put another one right there, another water area. 1, that's all gonna be fine there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll all be within this water bucket. Yeah, this whole area will be within range of that water bucket. Now I wanted to make sure I didn't go all the way out to the edge because it's going to snow in there, which is, I don't want snow in our farm. I don't think it'll actually affect it too much, but just to be extra safe about it, I think that'll be a better way to do it. And there's hole 1 broken. That's okay though. Yeah, so today's goal, I think, is just to get our farm set up. I think if we get a nice garden set up, that's what we're going to need is some more, obviously we're going to need some more wheat coming in to be able to actually take care of the demand our cows are going to have as we get more cows. Now we need to grab some more water for that. I wish it was like you could, I always try to like fill it up with the rainwater, like Ark Survival Evolved, if your if your water skins or if your water materials or water stuff is out. If you've never played that game, that's fine too. I've played it on this channel before, but another great game. I'll probably end up playing Ark 2 when it comes out as well, because I believe Ark 2 is supposed to come out at some point, but we'll put that in there. Let's go grab another water bucket just while we're at it here. Gosh, these sweet berries do not keep you full, that's for sure. I mean, they just do not cut it. But I mean, that's understandable. We're working on better food source for us. So eventually we'll get to a point where we're just never gonna run out of steak, so we're never gonna have to worry about it. Okay, that's over that. Let's put this in there, and again, water's still under there. Another thing you can do actually is you can take a slab like this, and I'll just show you guys real quick. If we grab that out of there, you can take a slab like this and put that in there, and it'll still work because when you actually pull this out of there, it's still a water source below it. Now, if you obviously put a full block in there, it's not going to work. But if you put just a half slab in there, there we go. And I want those to go the same way. Yep, like that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yep, and that'll allow us to fall in if we go in there. So yeah, okay, I like that. In terms of how far I want the wheat farm to go over, I'm not super sure. I mean, actually, it can go probably most of the way around here. So probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dig out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then close this in. I don't think you can, I don't want to risk it, but I don't think you can actually, we'll risk it with one of the ones out here. I don't think you can, oh, you can. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I didn't risk it. We'll just, I don't know why I dug both of those out, but we'll put that back in there just so I can grow grass on it again so I can fix it. I didn't know if you could do that or not. I was kind of curious. So there we go. Now we know. Okay, let's get this finished up here. Now, obviously, we're out of wheat seeds, which is fine. Now that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, right into that corner. That's perfect, which makes sense because we went off the corner of that other farm. Okay, put another bucket of water in there. Perfect. And then up here, I think we'll do the last one up over here, which this one, I don't need it to go into this space because we're going to put sugarcane over here. So I don't need it to be in this space. But what I think I'll do is I'll put it right there so it's more central, which is what I want. So I'll put it right there. That's where we're going to put our water over in this area. Get all that squared away. We're about to break this guy. Ooh, we barely made it. So actually probably would have been good. Okay, let's go grab another bucket of water. We'll put another trapdoor over that. And then over here, I'm not sure yet. Actually, you know, we might do sugarcane over here and just do wheat on this side. Yeah, we actually might do that. Gosh, I know I just set it up to work differently. I know that all this 1, 2, 3, 4 is covered by that. So this guy, if we do that there, it's off of this is probably the farthest. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, we put it right there. That would be covered. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Surprised I didn't break this bad boy. The problem is it's not going to cover those blocks right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have to put another water source right here. And that is not going to cover all the way up to there, which is going to be a little frustrating. So actually, we might as well leave that right there because we're going to have to put another one in anyways. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have to put one like probably right here. And then that will cover a lot of that area. And then we'll put another one like right here. And that should cover all of it. So what's that? 3 more? Yeah, so let's go grab some more. Oh, it's getting dark already. Let's go ahead and sleep, feed our cows, and then we'll come out here and take care of the farm again. So we'll do that. And that should actually give our crops some time to grow. We might end up moving some of our, and I'm trying to get more bees going because it'd be nice if we could move some bees over into our garden. I think that would be cool to do. So I do want to do that at some point. Whether it be in this episode or not, I'm not sure, but I do want to do that at some point. Before I forget, I'm going to grab the water bucket real quick. We'll eat a couple sweet berries. And then we'll put our wheat on our hot bar here. So that way we can, feed our cows. Just kind of work your way around here. And again, that's taking a lot of our wheat, but there we go. And we're not going to fall in, so we're slowly making progress. I think a few more days and we'll have that squared away. Hopefully by the end of this episode. Because by next episode, I would like to go on a nice big caving adventure. And then shortly after that, we probably need to get down into the nether pretty quick after that. So, okay. Throw one in there. We got one, that one, and not this one. Yeah, this one does not need to be... Yep, that was the one. And that all should cover it. Okay. So we need to grab 2 more buckets of water, and we'll make sure everything stays hydrated with the rain gone, which it should. I'm confident in my calculations there. If not, we'll just move the buckets or the water sources around, which is not really the end of the world. This would be easier if you had more buckets, but we don't have really the luxury of more buckets because we don't have a lot of iron, which is really our main thing that we need to get going. And see how these are starting to despawn from farmland. It's because there's no water around them. Let's go grab our last water bucket. Then we don't have to worry about the farmland despawning anymore. Of course, got to eat. Jeez Louise. Just burning through this sweet berry. And I actually did put some slabs over the top of our sweet berry down there because I was tired of taking damage, especially as long as it takes to heal up with sweet berries being your food source. And sweet berries do have other uses as well. We can use them for, you can use them for trading with certain villagers in the future, which is a big deal. We'll do that there. Do that there. And you also can use them to tame foxes and breed foxes. And you can use them in your composter to make bone meal, basically. So those are a few different uses for them that are pretty useful. Let's get our other hoe out here again. And then these guys will all be fine. They will not despawn. So there we go. I'm glad we made exactly 3 hoes, because that was what we needed. This one, we should have plenty of durability on, obviously, to finish this farm up. A lot of times I'll use wood, but stone is fine too. I mean, wood is just, you're just going to go through them like crazy fast, but it doesn't really matter when you're doing it this way. And look at that. We already got, that's the fastest we've ever had anything grow, but then we'll harvest that. Now, if you do have something that has fortune on it, I highly recommend harvesting with that because you'll get a bunch more seeds. You won't get any more wheat. You will get more potatoes and carrots, and I think you get more of the sweet beets, but I could be wrong about that. Now, I actually I almost kind of want to put like some of these in as like decoration, but at the same time, I don't. This is going to be our sugarcane over here. So I'll get some sugarcane set up. Basically, in terms of everything, this is a good farm for us, I think. So it's a good little garden, good starting garden. So I'll get some more stuff done, and I'll see you guys then. All right, everyone, welcome back in. So first off, good news. Our cow farm is officially up to speed and working. It's going to be very loud in here. I apologize. So this is basically what happens. If we go up here, we just kind of loop around, get them all fed up here, and they will slowly get killed off as the babies stay in there. And the babies don't get killed. Only adult cows will get killed, or they'll be prioritized to be killed by the game. So it's just kind of a nice feature. There you go. So we got a few in there. We probably missed a few, but yeah, so we're doing really good on beef, and we will be doing really good on leather now. So basically, once these 18 berries in my inventory are done, we are donezo with that. We are now using beef as our primary source of food, which is amazing. So that's good. And our farm is doing really good. This is our farm. So we got lots of stuff going on. I have bees here now. There's a couple in each of these guys. I put campfires just below them, just like that. So that way we can easily do our thing with them. And there's one popping out right now. Fantastic. But yeah, they'll go out and do their thing. Now there's some flowers here because they kind of look nice here. If I would have designed it better, I did put some flowers on the outside around here, because what will happen if they fly to the flowers, they will, on their way back, they will drop basically bone meal to crops, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm going to probably take a good thumbnail shot after all this stuff kind of grows up, because I think this will look pretty good as, I don't know, it looks kind of cool now. But anyhow, yeah, that is a pretty good thing that we've accomplished so far. So I think that is, I mean, that's great. Now I did have to kind of scale this this back a little bit, and you know what, we can with you guys in here, why not? You know, let's go ahead, and I switched back and forth because I've been playing for so long, but you can say no other cheats in there other than I've just been moving to creative mode, and I haven't added any bricks in or anything like that in. Oh, it looks terrible out here with the snow, but not in the snow. That looks pretty sweet. That's a good looking farm. I like how our little, it's basically playing farm sim, I feel like, on Minecraft. Oh, and this tunnel right here that goes through here. Oh gosh, I threw some blocks. That's fine. Just go grab those. On this tunnel, let's go back into survival mode here. Yeah, on this tunnel that goes through here, this is where I actually found, I found some iron in here. This is where I found that iron. I didn't see anything else in here, but this kind of just loops around the mountain. Very short little cave. Kind of fun. But yeah, I found that 5 iron or whatever it was. That was where I found it, was in this cave. Yeah, I just happened to come across it on this side, and then it looped around to basically our kind of near our home base. But yeah, this is where I saw it. So up here, we'll probably build something at some point. Yeah, our farm looks good down there. I like that. I think that really turned out pretty well. Oh, and one thing I didn't talk about the rest of the farm. So one thing I did do is I used mud. So, and also I had to redesign this a little bit, but this works out really well. I used mud blocks to put the sugarcane on, only because it looked nice. I think it looks nicer than the regular dirt on there. So I thought it was a nice feature in terms of that. Oh gosh, trader, no, don't jump on my crops. No. What do you have? Cactus. Oh my heavens. We need to buy cactus from him. And mangrove. Oh my gosh, we don't have enough. Oh my goodness, this guy's great. The mangrove thing. It's for a mangrove tree, which we can. Oh, 6, darn it. We need more. We need to go find some more emeralds real quick. He'll probably end up staying here for a little while. And actually, we probably could put him in a boat, because this stuff is pretty valuable. Cactus is amazing. That is going to be our absolute hero of the day. Now, the rest of the stuff's kind of garbage, but this is great. And actually, honestly, this, if you had a bunch of emeralds, is not bad to get iron buckets, because you can empty them out. He's invisible now. Hopefully he stays around. Our bees up there doing their thing. Good. Keep doing the good work. We need to go down into the mine, and we need to find some emeralds real quick. This is important because we're going to buy one of those mangrove trees. So I honestly be able to do that just fine. I remember seeing some emeralds down there, so I'll be able to do that. I'll probably do it in the morning. I just hope you see he's going to destroy my farm, which is really going to irritate me. But that's okay. I'll get that taken care of. So anyhow, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Gamer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This again has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.